So now I've got kind of a cool slap country sound. Let's go back to our rhythms. What if we want to jam along with a cool funk type of pattern? Well, we've got everything from rock to blues to heavy metal to cool funk patterns. So if we go back to the rhythm section here, go to one of my favorites, funk number 2, and then I'm going to go ahead and dial up a cool, clean sound. Okay? So I'm just using a preset here. Okay, so what if I wanted to record that though? Okay, how could I do that? Well, if I go to the phrase trainer and I hit the phrase trainer button, I go to a mode called jam mode. I've got 4 different modes. I've got just your guitar, where it'll just record just your guitar, or an auxiliary mode, it'll record from an auxiliary source plugged into this input, or we've got jam mode, which records the drum and bass pattern that you last left it on, and the key, along with your guitar. And then there's also your guitar plus an auxiliary source. That's another mode. But we're going to choose jam mode, and then we can specify up to 17 measures. What I want to do is I'm going to pick 4 measures here, okay? And it'll record up to 32 seconds. So depending on how fast or how slow your tempo is, depends on how many measures you'll actually be able to get in within 32 seconds. But we should be fine at this tempo for 4 measures. So if I hit record, I'm going to get a 4 count, and then I'm in. So 3, 4. Okay. Now we can go ahead and slow that down. Cool. So that's changing the pitch just by using the wheel here. Okay, now let's go ahead and jam on top of that. So you see, you can really have fun jamming along with these different drum patterns. One of the other really cool things you can do is you can chain patterns together. And what I like to do is I like to take, this is just something I've found that's cool, is I can create a little sequence where I take the same drum pattern, but I just change the bass key. So this way it creates like a little song. So I've got changes happening underneath. And I'm going to show you how to do that. If we go to the rhythm section here, and we go all the way to the end, it says change. Okay? So now it's going through a cycle of different chains. If we cursor back once with this rewind key, it says pattern select. Then we go ahead and we hit enter record. Now you can choose what chain you want for each one of these sections. So for the first chain, I'm going to pick metal 1, and I'm going to specify the bass key, okay, to be E. Alright, let's go to our second chain, just cursor over. It's metal again, but I'm going to specify the bass key to be D. Go to our third chain, cursor over again. Let's make it metal 1. And the bass key goes to C. And now the fourth one should go back up to D. Oops. Okay, so now we've got a pattern that's going E, D, C, back up to D. And for our fifth chain, For our fifth chain, we're going to choose pattern end. So what happens is we've got 4 chains of this metal drum pattern, each one going 2 bars with the bass note changing. E, D, C, D, back up to E, because that pattern end will keep looping it. So if I play it now, in the rhythm section, it'll sound like this. Four. Let's go ahead and let's actually adjust the tempo a little bit. Okay, and let's adjust our guitar sound. Let's go to a different preset here. Let's go to Nemo. It's pretty cool. It's just a stock preset. Let's go ahead and add a little delay. So we use the play button, the cursor over into our delay section, and we can use this control right here, or the dial, to control the delay depth. With the tap button, I can tap my delay tempo. Okay, so now if we jam along, it sounds like this. Okay, so we're getting there. Bring the tempo down just a little bit more. So now what I want to show you is really cool. As I mentioned previously, we've got an intelligent pitch shifter in the PX4D, and what I can do now is I can specify what key I'm playing in and how I'd like to harmonize my guitar. So if I want to harmonize a major third up, or a major third down, a minor third up, a minor third down, perfect fourth or a perfect fifth, I can go ahead and do that. And that's all in the modulation section. So if I go over to modulation, it says chorus, and I keep going through my different programs here until it says pitch, major third down, minor third up. That's what I want. But the key thing now is to choose the key. So we're going to choose a minor third up in the key of E. Pretty cool. So this is very cool. So let's listen to what that sounds like. And let's go back to our rhythm. So as you can see, we've got some really great tools here with the PX4D. It'll run 7 effects at once. It has built-in noise reduction, and you can use it for recording. You can use it as your guitar rig, plug it directly into an amp or a PA system. It's also a great backup rig. You know, if you take it to a gig or something, you need something to plug in. It's very cool. So check one out. Really easy to use. I'm Rob Mouth with Korg USA. And take care.